In today's culture, it is incredibly easy to tell what someone believes by their clothing. Don't believe me? Keep watching. As I have studied fashion, I have realized it was incredibly easy to tell if you were a man or woman, adult or child, rich or poor. Unfortunately, I believe that our fashion has devolved, and now anyone can wear anything regardless of who you are or what the cultural norm is, especially in America. This is in part a result of the media. Media tells you you can do anything, be anything, or wear anything. Now, I'm not saying expressing yourself with clothing is wrong. No, no, no. In fact, I often like to do this myself. But let's look at the bigger picture here. It's not just Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok influencing us, though they do play a major role. I believe that feminism has destroyed femininity. Now, I know that is a bold statement, but hear me out. Hi, my name is Ellie and I love fashion. I started this channel because I love to share my interests with other people and have a community. But as I have grown on my platform, I've realized I was attracting the kind of people I wasn't expecting to. I also realized I was having an influence on a lot of young girls that were following me. I then had to take a step back and ask myself, am I portraying the part of my personality that I would be proud if people mimicked? Am I influencing these people in a positive and healthy way that reflects my beliefs as we grow together? From the comments I was getting and the people who loved and watched my content, that is not the impression I was given. Now I have to make a big decision. Do I sit back in this comfortable place I have created for myself, not challenging my followers, and not risking losing them? Or do I use my influence to hopefully change some people's lives and or share my beliefs to get the right following I was looking for? I admit it has been a tough choice. I struggled with it a lot because I really do like where my channel is at right now, but I can no longer sit back and let the lies of this generation continue, especially when I think my channel is contributing to it when that was not my intent. Now, this is why I've come to you with the bold statement: feminism has destroyed femininity. First, let's get our definitions straight. The Oxford Dictionary defines feminism as the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of equality of the sexes. And the political ideology is feminism is a range of socio-political movements and ideologies that aim to define and establish political, economical, personal, and social equality of the sexes. Now, I'm not here to argue definitions, so if you have a different definition than that, great for you. I also love the fact that I can vote and drive and own land and get a great job. I'm not here to argue how feminism has helped us, but how it has overstepped and actually hurt women as a whole. One specific way feminism has hurt us is equality in the workplace. I don't think women should be treated the same as men, especially in the workplace. And all purely for one reason: our bodies were not made to work the 9 to 5. According to some of the best professionals in women's hormone clinics, men's cycles are in a daily loop or on a solar calendar, which means that their testosterone is highest in the morning and drops during the day, and then it starts all over again. Women, however, run on a 28-day cycle or a lunar calendar, which means our work schedules should look much different than a man's, and that is okay. I think feminism has taught us to freak out at any differences in the way we are treated to the detriment of our daily lives. Now, I agree that some women in the workplace really thrive and they really enjoy it, but please do not push that on the rest of us. I also want to point out that I am not saying in any way, shape, or form that women are less value or in any less equal value to men. I'm just saying that we're different, and that's okay. And feminism has completely changed our mindset on how we dress. And I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. We live in a girl boss narrative that tries to empower women by telling them to dress how they want, tear down men by not respecting them with what we wear, and then blame them for when we get sexualized. I think we have lost sight of what makes women truly beautiful. Beauty is not showing as much skin as we want or getting attention from boys. It's not being hot or sexy in your poses, in pictures, or wearing lots of makeup. Beauty comes from within, and then it shows on the outside. Beauty is caring for the others around you. It's putting their needs above your own. Beauty is being kind, helpful, responsible, and respectful to yourself and others. If you keep all these things in mind, it's actually a beautiful sacrifice to dress in a way that reflects those values. But yet another problem is I think our society has gone much too far. The fashion trends represented by our celebrities and our influencers are way out of hand. I mean, just look at our Met Galas and our runway shows. Don't even get me started on how normal it is not only to wear bikinis, but to post pictures in them. Like, who are you really posting those for? Yourself? And my goal here is not to shame people or to judge them, but to show them what true beauty is. Women are such beautiful, loving, and caring people, and feminism has changed that so much. For example, having children. We are told that children should be seen as a trap, a burden, and that pregnancy is scary, painful, and dangerous. And women are not happy in a loving and committed relationship with a man and some children. But pregnancy is what our bodies are made to do, which means it is the most natural thing you could do. I know it is painful and scary, but it is a beautiful thing that makes us stronger. And we have the power and responsibility to raise the next generation to make it better than the one before. I think that is what should make us feel strong and powerful, that we could do something a man could never do, to give life to the next generation. Now on to my final and my most important point. What you wear shows your values. What you wear nowadays clearly shows what you believe. It didn't always used to be that way. Before it used to be tomboy and girly girl, soft boy, jock, nerd, minimalist, artsy, grunge. Now we have entered an age where lines are being drawn. You no longer dress a certain way without looking like you agree with a certain set of beliefs. Take myself, for example. My most popular video is me styling my hair. At the time, I had a very short wolf cut and half my hair was dyed blonde. And at one point, it was even pink. I really enjoy wearing colorful clothes and having dyed hair. And my style tends to vary day to day. Some days I'm super feminine, some days I wear masculine baggy clothing, and I love to wear bold makeup. Looking back, I can definitely see that the way I looked made people assume things about me that weren't true. For example, people thought I was emo. They thought I was bi. I even got one comment saying that I was trans. Let me get this straight, okay? I am a biological woman that loves men, okay? Let's just make that clear. When I heard those things, at first I was mad. I was mad at people for judging me wrongly just for the way I dressed. Then I got defensive. I'd say things like, I enjoy this style. I think it makes me look pretty and this haircut looks good on me. I'm also very artsy, so I really enjoyed having color in my hair. When I stepped back and looked at the whole picture, I realized that I wasn't very comfortable with people assuming these things about me. I realized if I dress a certain way, people will then think of me that way. And that's not who I am. I realized no matter how I felt, there's a way I should be dressing. So here I am. Based on everything that I have said, I want to live my life differently. And if you feel convicted by this video too, please follow along with me as I rediscover my identity through what I wear and how I live my life. I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please follow along as I figure out this journey. Love you guys. Bye.
You're the coolest. Say hi, mommy. I'm the coolest.